big props to the Jazz Band B for their outstanding performance today, their outstanding year. This is the first year we've had the Jazz Band B, and I asked Mr. Medida, this is his first year teaching, this is his first year teaching jazz, and I asked him, would you like to take the kids to competitions? He said, yeah, sure. And not only did they go to competitions, but they won first place in every competition they went to. This band as well also had a great year. I'm so proud of the students on this stage for the journey they've been on over the last 18 months. We had a lot of kids leave the band a couple years ago, and we had a big new band last year. We went to 2 competitions last year. We went to our first competition. I put them in the novice division. They got first place. They did really, really well. Then this is 2023. We went to another competition. We put them in the next division up, intermediate, and they got second place. They did really, really well. So this year, I said, okay, I'm bringing most of the same kids back. Let's put them in the advanced division. And I fully expected this group to just kind of be middle of the pack, get kind of a wake-up call this year in the advanced division and kind of learn what they're going to need to do to kind of hang with the big dogs. So we went to Walter Reed Middle School, and we got first in the advanced division. And we've had a lot of really great people come and work with our group, and one person, Sid Lassane, who's a jazz educator legend, he came up to me and he was like, this sounds like a heavy band to me. Heavy is like the top division. There are 20 heavy schools in Southern California every year, and I never really thought Cleveland would be hanging in the heavy division, but I said, sure, let's just do it. And I told the kids, we have one more competition coming up. You can be in advanced and you can play these charts that are kind of somewhat difficult, or I put you in heavy and we play these charts that are extremely difficult. And they voted to go into heavy, and we had that competition 2 or 3 Saturdays ago, and they got first place in the heavy division. So it's just been a really, really exciting journey. Watching these kids grow, watching these kids play every morning, it's just the highlight of my day. And my days are not super easy right now, but I get to start every morning coming here, sitting in that little small theater and watching these kids improvise and trade ideas with one another and quote Mario Kart songs and quote records and quote each other and McDonald's commercials and Mickey Mouse Clubhouse and all sorts of stuff in their improvisation. I'm just so proud of these kids. The journey that both jazz bands have been on this year would not have been possible without one person in particular, who I do want to recognize. Our booster organization was supportive enough to set aside a nice little chunk of money to bring in just a retired jazz legend who happens to live walking distance from Cleveland High School. And he's been here working with our kids once a week, and he has just made miracles happen. They have learned so much working with him. Mr. M and I have learned so much watching him work. We're both better educators just from being in the same room as this guy. He's here tonight, and we have a nice little something for him. So I want to ask Mr. Dan Taguchi to come on up and be recognized. We affectionately call Mr. Taguchi the Commissioner of Jazz. Mr. R and I from Frost Middle School had some t-shirts made for him, and he showed up to school on Friday wearing his Commissioner t-shirt. I happened to be gone. He subbed for me that day, and we took a nice little group photo with him, and I had all the kids sign it because I would love for him to remember this special year with both our jazz bands. So thank you, Mr. Taguchi, for that. All right, this last tune is going to feature Brent